Well, hell fired as rock to riff, and I am back for another Metalhead Envy. Today I'm going to check out a band, Slift, and their track, Ummon. I hope I'm saying that right. This suggestion comes from Mike Mini Boss 708. I think, Mike, I'm not sure if you've made a suggestion before. The handle looks really familiar. It says, Slip, Ummon, live is best for these dudes. And uh, when I typed this in, this was the top choice. Live on KEXP, which the little bit of KEXP sessions I've done so far, I think is an awesome live setting. Something I would love to be able to play live at some point with my own music project. But let's dive on into Slift. Don't know who this is, never heard of them, so I'm hoping to be shocked and amazed. Like the SG already. Okay. SG bass too. Okay. That was a cool opening. That was a cool opening. I love the soundscape, everything going on. These dudes' energy. I like their energy so far. Hell yeah. All right, are them two brothers? They look way too much alike. If they ain't brothers, they cousins. This is this is different. This is super different for norm for I feel like since I've started like doing King Giz and everything, people have gotten me to be checking out the more abstract art 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 house rock. Is that the better way to describe it? Hell, all three of them brothers are family. With a chime. That's so funny because I've tried writing a few riffs using the chimes. I've had a couple, but I ain't had none that I'm really like gung ho to really like take off with. That's a cool way that they're doing that. Okay. What was that? Whose voice was saying that? I am digging just the overall performance. I am digging the performance. I love the guitar and bass and drum sounds. I think I gotta give MVP to the drummer right now. To me, the drums is what's, well, of course, they always are what holds the song together. But for this one, for some reason, I'm like, I want to just say, if it wasn't for the, it seems like that dude's just pedal hatting the whole time, and I mean, this is unique. So the camera's focused on this guy, but I'm assuming it's the bass player going talking normal, going hey face, because he just looks way too intense to be saying it normal like that. Yeah, that one just threw me for a loop the way they did that. Okay, that was cool. Slift. All right. I think like part of me is whoever is behind the production of the KEXP sessions. Fucking that dude or or that group, that team deserves so much praise. Because these live sessions, every KEXP live session I've checked out now, mixing and mastering and just recording a live sound is fucking fantastic. God damn. Like that shit sounds so good. Like I would want to record my own band's our debut album. There's a few tracks on there we wouldn't mind doing again in a live setting, like a live album recording. KEXP would definitely be something I would love to be able to work with to do that. I love how good that shit sounds. And I'm listening, I mean, it's here on YouTube. I'm assuming, I wonder if there's actual KEXP albums I could like add to my library and all that. But it's just fantastic sound. Fantastic sound. In the case of Slift, I love the fact that they're rocking SGs. So they already got points for me for that. I think the song musically, the instrumentation of this track is fantastic. I like the things that the guy's doing here on the six string. I like his sound. I like his guitar tone. I like the switch back and forth, the perfect amount of echo and delay going on there. Uh, what the bass player is doing is fucking slick. I'm hearing the killer. It's a killer tone first of all, but like just a little bit of bass riffing. Like of course it's the rhythm, but then I hear a little bit of ripping within it, and I dig that. I think I got to give it to this guy though. This dude is pretty fucking slick. It don't even look like he's got a massive kit, and he sounds like he's got a pretty big kit, if that makes any sense. The pedal hatting technique is something that's always fascinated me. I can play drums to a certain extent. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm a drummer, but I can keep a rhythm on drums. But not, I don't understand how the pedal hatting works. Like I know it's your left foot or whatever, dominant foot or whatever. If you're a right-handed drummer, left-handed drummer, I'm not sure if they rearrange those on the kits and stuff, but basically taking your foot and keeping that pedal hat and just and then still adding all your other stuff. I think that's badass as all get out. The only thing that kills me on this track is the vocals. That shit, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but the only word I could understand that was coming out was waiting. When he was like, waiting, waiting. But the other guy, the guitarist, when he was singing, I couldn't tell you one thing he said. It's so much reverb and everything going on with his vocals. But I like the feel. I like the energy of the vocals in this track. Uh, Me and my girl riding around, and I'll pull up. Like I literally, I've said this in a few other reactions, but I always will DJ back and forth. She'll pick a song, I'll pick a song. And so about my third song into a trip, I always try to find like the most brutal fucking like shit that I can find to play as my song. And we always just start talking about the fact she's like, why do you listen to this? You can't understand any words they're saying. And the way I explain it is when I listen to music, the instrumentation is what my main focus is, and the good vocals, bad vocals, whatever the vocals are doing, to me, it's like I could take it or leave it. It's a perk or whatever you want to call it. This song to me, Ummon, falls into the realm of I don't really care what they're saying. And if they didn't have vocals in this track, I would still enjoy this fucking track. But at the same time, having the vocals, it's just a little bit of extra flair to it for me. Whereas I know a lot of people, vocals are their main focus. That's what they connect with the most. I I'm not in that wheelhouse. I don't connect with the vocals till long later on down the road, and then I actually start like looking like one of my favorite features that Apple Music does now is where if the band uploads the lyrics, you can sit there and actually read the lyrics as the song's being played. I think that's a cool feature, but it takes one hell of a song and many times of me listening to it before I truly dive into the vocals. So I hope uh, my little rant right there kind of explains how I feel about that. Uh, Overall, I would give this song. I'd give the song. I'd probably go like 7 or 8 out of 10 horns. It's not like completely sold me on Slift, but at the same time, I do dig the energy of the band. I'm curious now if they're all related. I think the guitarist and the bassist look an awful lot alike. This guy, maybe. I'm not sure. But if you're a big Slift fan and this is your first time to my channel, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are. If uh, if you've got some trivia, if you've got some facts about the band, I don't know nothing about them. Everything I just said and everything when I do my reactions for bands that I have no clue about, my information comes from y'all and what I just watched, and it's all just thoughts off the top of my head. But yeah, if you have a song suggestion, the best place to leave that, swing over to my community tab, and you'll see that if you scroll down a hair, you'll see that I have round 4 up of the Metalhead Envy suggestions. That's the best place to leave it because that's the list I go off of. I get so many requests and a lot of different comments on a lot of different things. Hard for me to keep track. So if you really do want me to check out something, leave it there, comment there. But yeah, can't think of nothing else cool to say. So stay positive, stay rocking, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.